Let me tell you something. No wedding planner, love song, or Hollywood movie ever prepared us for it. Marriage, the real kind, isn't about candlelit dinners, surprise diamonds, or walking hand in hand into a sunset. Nope. It's about arguing over thermostat settings, folding laundry at midnight, and yes, appreciating gas station flowers like they're roses from Paris. So sit back, take a deep breath, and let's talk about how to cherish the little things that actually make marriage magical. You know what absolutely no one prepared me for when I got married? That a successful marriage isn't built on tropical vacations, expensive gifts, or the number of likes on an anniversary Instagram post. Nope. Turns out that after 20 years, the real love stories are made in the mundane, everyday stuff, like folding socks together, surviving Costco on a Sunday, and having inside jokes about that one time someone, okay, me, accidentally used garlic powder instead of sugar in a cake. I used to imagine marriage as a highlight reel. Think Pinterest perfect moments with ambient lighting, spontaneous kisses, and matching pajamas. But let me tell you, most of our matching moments now revolve around matching stress levels when the internet is down, or matching disbelief that we both forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer. Again. The truth is, a happy marriage is made in the moments, not the big ones that make it onto Facebook, but the tiny, invisible ones that most people don't notice. Honestly, some of the most romantic things my wife has ever done for me involved absolutely zero glitter or violins. Once, she brought me a glass of water without me asking because I sounded a little hoarse during a Zoom call. Be still, my parched heart. Another time, I came home to find my side of the bed made just the way I like it. Pillows fluffed, blanket tucked, and my favorite hoodie placed on top. I mean, you can't buy that kind of love. That's real-life intimacy right there. No hashtags needed. Let me share a real-life example because while theory is nice, lived experiences are what truly matter. A few weeks ago, I came home with, surprise, a bouquet from a gas station for my wife. Before you judge or reach for the return receipt, let me explain. These flowers weren't exactly the stuff of Hallmark movies. They were slightly wilted, had clearly been handled by at least 4 other people before reaching us, and smelled more like Slim Jims than roses. But it was just a Tuesday. There was no special occasion, no agenda, just a spontaneous, I was thinking of you. That bouquet? It felt as precious to my wife as a diamond necklace wrapped in unicorn hair. That night, we folded laundry together, watching Friends for the 1000th time. We laughed so hard we forgot to fold half the towels. That moment, silly, domestic, and entirely unremarkable, was pure gold. It didn't look like romance, but it felt like it. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the passion, the mystery, the drama? To which I say, mystery is realizing your partner has been secretly hiding the good snacks in their nightstand drawer for years. And passion? Passion is the way they look at you when you surprise them with a perfectly made cup of coffee. Bonus points. If you remembered how they take it, cream, no sugar, but make it with love. Let's be real. Social media has us out here thinking a happy marriage should be all sunset yacht rides and surprise vacations. Meanwhile, I get excited when my partner remembers to scrape their beard trimmings out of the sink without being asked. True romance. But here's the deal. Marriage isn't about the highlight reel. It's about the blooper reel. The we accidentally wore the same outfit to the grocery store and looked like a cult reel. The we were both so tired we brushed our teeth with diaper rash cream reel. That happened once. We don't talk about it. So, why do we so often chase the big moments, the grand gestures, and the dramatic proclamations, thinking that's where love lives? Maybe it's because those are the things people post about. But let me tell you, the real magic is in the private stuff, the daily grind, the teamwork during flu season, the shared sigh when your toddler draws on the walls again, and neither of you has the energy to be mad. It's that look you exchange that says, yep, we're in this circus together. You ever catch yourself scrolling through your feed and thinking, dang, everyone else's marriage looks so polished? Meanwhile, your own looks more like a blooper reel narrated by David Attenborough. Here, we see the rare husbandus interruptus attempting to fix the garbage disposal while the wifus sarcasticus observes with both love and mild judgment. It's natural to compare. But comparison will steal your joy faster than a toddler with a Sharpie. So here's a crazy idea. What if we celebrated the small wins in our relationships the same way we celebrate birthdays or anniversaries? What if we cheered when our partner loaded the dishwasher the right way, even if we still rearranged it afterward? What if we took a second to say thank you for the tiny, constant things, like picking up groceries without needing a reminder, or rubbing your back even when they're exhausted too? And let's talk about conflict, shall we? Because no article about marriage would be complete without acknowledging that, yes, sometimes you want to throw a pillow or an emotional grenade at your partner. There will be days when you're not in sync, when one of you is moody and the other is emotionally unavailable, and dinner ends up being cold cereal and silent treatment. That's okay. That's normal. The trick is not to camp out in the hard moments. Ride them like waves. They come, they go. You regroup, hug it out, and promise to try again tomorrow. Marriage is a constant evolution. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about figuring it out together, over and over in new and clumsy ways, like navigating how to co-parent, co-budget, coexist with different thermostats, or agree on what counts as clean. Spoiler, wiped with a sock does not count. It's also about giving grace, a lot of it, like Costco-sized tubs of grace, because you're going to mess up. You're going to say the wrong thing, forget the thing they reminded you about 3 times, or eat the last cookie without realizing they were saving it. And they'll do the same, and still, you choose each other. That, my friends, is love in its truest form. So yeah, maybe my marriage doesn't look like a fairy tale. We don't have a couple's TikTok or do coordinated dances in front of our fridge. But we do have matching foot cramps from standing too long while meal prepping and matching eye rolls when one of us brings home yet another houseplant. And honestly, I wouldn't trade that for anything. Because at the end of the day, it's not about big cinematic moments. It's about the quiet, ridiculous, beautifully ordinary ones. The ones that make you laugh, shake your head, and think, wow, I really do love this weirdo. So if you're married, or hoping to be, or even just building any long-term relationship, remember this. The secret isn't in the milestones. It's in the milliseconds, the micro moments, the soft smiles, the knowing glances, the quiet, repetitive acts of love that don't get applause, but deserve it anyway. Cherish the little things. Laugh through the chaos. Keep showing up. Keep going. Because the truth is, marriage is less about happily ever after and more about happily even after the dishwasher broke, the dog puked on the rug, and you accidentally called your partner your ex's name. If this message hit home, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. This is your daily reminder that the best parts of life are found in the imperfect moments we often forget to appreciate. We've got more motivation, more positivity, and more daily reminders to help you stay inspired, even when life is messy. Stay kind, stay patient, and remember, you're not alone on this journey.